So Dave, excited to be back with the Thunder?
Yeah, I am. Green's one of my favourite colours, and playing at ANZ Stadium with small boundaries, suits me to a tree.
And expecting any slack, I guess, from the Sixers fans and players that come this summer?
No, I wouldn't think so, but I'm glad to get out of that pink colour. It didn't really suit me at all.
And what's your preparation? Obviously, important, I guess away from the Big Bash as well, important summer ahead for Australia. What's the next couple of months look like for you?
Yeah, I'm going to be playing for New South Wales in the Ryobi Cup, and hopefully I can score some runs there for New South Wales and hopefully lead us to a Ryobi Cup final and hopefully a victory. And then the hard work starts there from playing Shield cricket. Got 3 Shield games before the first test. Hopefully I can score some runs for New South Wales there and put them in a great position leading into the season.
And obviously Australia and India in an ODI series before. Were you expecting to be omitted from that side? Did that come as a shock?
Oh, well, I knew that my form was up to scratch, and I sort of had a feeling after that Champions Trophy and the debacle that happened over there with myself and my misdemeanours, I probably hurt myself and tarnished a little bit of my career. And I look back at that, and I just got to put that behind me and just push on. And now I'm back here. I'm training hard for New South Wales, doing the little things right, and just get back in the nets and hopefully score some runs for New South Wales.
And Michael Clarke came back from England and said he was backing you and to get back in the side, and I guess both in one day and in test form. Do you feel like you have to kind of work really hard to gain the support of your teammates again?
You've always got support from your teammates, regardless of if you're out of form, if you're in form. Your mates are your mates. They're always going to back you, and it's upon myself to keep scoring runs, keep being consistent as I can, working hard, doing little things right, helping out my teammates, keeping a smile on my face, and making sure I'm winning games for New South Wales first.
And Clarke's back, obviously, still under a bit of an injury cloud, I guess. Any chance you could get the call up to go to India? Have you had that discussion yet?
Yeah, it's obviously disappointing for Michael. We know his back's been a bit of a trouble for him of late, and now we all hope that gets better for the Ashes, because we know that's a big thing for us. And coming forward this summer, I didn't expect to get a call up at all, and I've got to work hard, keep doing, as I say, the little things right, and keep playing for New South Wales and scoring runs there.
What are those little things?
Little things are just keeping myself fit, my diet right. It's usually not that great. Doing a little bit extras as well, helping out your teammates, especially just being a good team man and trying being a leader for the young guys coming through.
Do you think you haven't been there in the past, or is it just having to do more of that?
No, it's just trying to keep doing the same thing. You can do a little bit more. You can always do a bit more. You can do a little bit extra training as well. It's not going to hurt you. It's going to help you in the long run, I think.
And you spoke in a paper in Daily Telegraph today about consistency, and I guess that you didn't have when you were brought back into the test side. Have you talked to anyone about that, or are you hoping to maybe work towards getting that if you're reselected in the test side come the Ashes?
I think it's just about addressing yourself when you're out in the middle. Consistency is a big word. It's hard to go out there and come off 1 in 3 like the greats have and averaging 50. For me, it was probably 1 in 9 or 10 innings, which is disappointing and not enough to keep my spot, obviously. But I've got to keep working hard as I can, and that's just batting long periods in the nets as well. Then getting the most out of when you're in the middle. When I'm playing for New South Wales, and making sure I turn my 50s into 100, and if I'm still there, your 100s into 150s. And they're the things that the selectors see and what your team needs.
And in terms of the batting order, do you feel like you want to be opening again for Australia? Would you like to be further down, say at 6, or what's your feeling on all of that?
I love opening the batting, and that's where I want to stay. And I'll keep working as hard as I can on that with the new balls in the nets, and game time in the Ryobi Cup for New South Wales is going to be perfect for me. And as I said, I just want to keep scoring runs for New South Wales, and hopefully we can win the Ryobi Cup.
Is it right?
Sorry, is it frustrating not knowing having a consistent spot in the batting order?
Well, it's only been once it's happened to me. Unlike Shane, who's been up and down like a yo-yo. I'd hate to be in his position when that happens, because you get ready for for opening, and then you're told next week you're batting 5, so it is tough mentally to do that. Obviously going away to South Africa and batting 4 was different for myself. Knowing coming back I'm going to be batting 6, it's a different mental preparation, because you get to actually wait around and you get a bit nervous. And before that first innings in Manchester, I was waiting around for I think 3 or 4 hours before I got out there. So it's better at the top of the order. I'm not as nervous, and I'm just happy being back there.
Is the Ryobi format the perfect preparation for you?
I think it is. I need runs in the one-day format. 4 fielders out only, 2 new balls, which are the rules and regulations now. And then I've got 3 Shield games before the first test. So, as I said, runs are the key for me, and consistency, and doing as well as I can for New South Wales.
So do you think it could be a positive thing to be left out of the one-day series with India so you can focus on the Test arena and the Ashes?
It's been a long, 12 to 18 months for myself and all the guys that are in the Australian setup playing all three forms. It's never hard being away from family and friends. And you're doing what you love out there, but sometimes you just need a little bit of a reality check and a smack in the bum. And that's what's happened to me with my misdemeanours. And I'm just looking forward to the rest of this season, and hopefully I can start the season well for New South Wales.
And Dave, lots of talk about the lead up in terms of the ODI series in India. What's your thoughts on all of that? Do you think it's a decent preparation for the Ashes, considering England are going to get here before Australia even gets back?
Well, we couldn't play that ODI series because of the test matches we had in India. Then we had to go away. So, we've got to play those there in the schedule. We've just got to keep grinding away and playing those games. Hopefully Australia can win. We need another win on the board, which will be fantastic for the boys and for the coaches and staff over there who put a lot of time and effort in with the guys. And it's the same thing with them. They're away a lot of time as well from their family and friends, and they put a lot of endless effort in for the guys. And it's a win for them as well would be fantastic.
And England named the Ashes side earlier this week. What did you make of their selections?
I'm happy Joe Root's coming out, and they've got some fast bowlers and some tall bowlers, a bit of bounce and some chin music I think is on our way, and we can't wait to face them if selected.
Have you spoken to Joe Root after all the dramas in England? Is there, have you maybe mended anything there, or is there anything to mend?
Yeah, we chatted straight after the incident happened, and then everything got blown out of proportion. Then when we see each other in the field, it's a little cheeky smile, a little bit of banter out there, which is it's always good for the game.
And you seem like you're in a good place at the moment, quite happy, quite jovial. Is it good to be back in Sydney and enjoying life?
When you get days like this, you always want to be at home. Living by the beach, and got golf courses there to chill out and clear the mind. But when the business gets to, or when you got to come down to business and play cricket and score runs, I'm always switched on for that.
Just one after you in England obviously know each other so well in the Test arena. Was there anything that surprised you, or over there that you can maybe take into this series as an advantage?
I just think the big thing for us was the key moments that we lost over there. You probably had one day of bad cricket where it's cost us the test match. We're close in probably 3 or 4 of those test matches, and we let it slip ourselves. We just got to make sure when it comes to that here, we've got to be on top of that and take those key moments, and I'm sure we will out here on the Australian soil.
So have you had a conversation with the selectors about your position in the side?
No, it's up to myself really. I've got to score runs, and as I said, go back to New South Wales and put runs on the board for New South Wales. Let the selectors come call then.